Hello everyone, Nick here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. So we're here for round 3 of the 3 swirls series. Today I'm going to be using a boar brush with 3 swirls off the tub to see what kind of luxurious lather we can build. And with that being said, I do want to mention that I have a 70-30 Badger Boar mixed brush too. I don't know if maybe you guys would want to see a round 4 with that. I can already tell you that it's going to build an awesome lather with 3 swirls off the tub. But if you want to see it, I'll do it. I ain't got no problem with that. I love doing this. As you can tell, I really love doing this because I'm back so soon already. So let's go over the brush that I'm going to be using here. I do have my Omega Boar brush soaking in water here. Just gonna get a lot of this water out of here. And so I don't know if you can see it because it's not painted, highlighted, but it does say Omega right there. So we're gonna go with this guy, and we're gonna go with Lewis and Clark again, just to keep it consistent. I do have the scent notes for Lewis and Clark blooming in water, so I'm just gonna empty that out. And we're gonna take our brush here, and let's do 3 swirls. There's 1, 2, 3. And that already looks like it's plenty. So I'm going to take my sprayer, hydrate my face with 1 pump just to get it hydrated a little bit, and let's start getting this guy on here. Let's start building a lather. And I'm just going to go about it the same way, same technique, looking for the same characteristics like I did all the other 2 lathers. So we're just going to keep going like normal. Paint this on. This boar knot feels really wet, like there's a lot of water in it, but I don't see the water spilling everywhere, so it just has that feeling where it's wet. And of course, I did have some people message me directly about the audio in for round 2 because I did it in the restroom, and I did that one just. I thought of it, I slapped it together, ran in there, and I did it. I didn't really think about the acoustics in the restroom, but some guys were messaging me telling me that it was hard to understand me, hard to hear me. So I figured, well, for this one, let's do it proper. I'm not just gonna wing it and just do it real quick. Let's go get set up. So now we're in here where I do have the microphone and everything set up, so that way you guys can hear me a little better. I didn't take into consideration the acoustics of the restroom and that the microphone on my phone sucks, you know. And yeah, here we are, round 3. 3 swirls with a boar brush. And this is very interesting because the boar brush is known to eat the lather. A lot of guys were saying you're not really going to accomplish very much doing that, except, you know, coming to the hypothesis that a boar brush is not ideal for doing 3 swirls off the tub. And this is a huge giant knot too. So it doesn't look like it's really doing much with the boar brush. I had my man Chad tell me that it's not going to do anything. And even with he said even with the broken in boar brush, you're probably not going to get too far. And I have to say that this boar brush is actually eating this soap, and it's really not doing anything. But we're going to be stubborn, and we're going to see if maybe it's hidden in there somewhere, and maybe we can get it to lather up. But right now it's telling me no. Yeah, it looks like this boar knot just ate that lather. It's not going to work with 3 swirls. Maybe with a smaller one, maybe with a smaller boar brush. But yeah, so actually it looks like what I did was just use this soap and this knot to give myself a real good cleaning is all I did, because I'm not gonna build anything for shaving, I don't think. Let's check the residual. Oh wow, there's a lot of residual there. You could probably shave with this. That is super slick, man. You could absolutely shave with this, but you don't have any cushion, so you don't have a low density lather. All you have is slickness. So I would definitely put a DE to my face and shave with this. But all right, well, good to know. I was actually sitting here before I started thinking, all right, I got a good half hour to get this segment in, because it is going to build and build, and I'm just going to keep pushing it like I always do. So All right, looks like you guys just sat there and watched me just clean my face with this Lewis & Clark shave soap from Strike Gold Shave. So, yep, I got a little bit of drip there, which is telling me there is no soap, there is no lather for this water to soak up into. It's just basically disappeared and eaten. But I'm just trying to keep talking and I'm just being stubborn at this point, wondering. But yeah, all right, so freaking cars. So yeah, that's it. That's about all she wrote. This is about all we accomplished right here. Yeah, boar brush. It just ate up all the soap. So that was a quick one. Okay. Looks like I got a hair right there. That was a quick one. Yeah, there's a hair. And at least we know what to expect off of 3 swirls from a boar brush. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I'll talk to you guys next time. You guys take care of yourselves here. God bless.